Hi, it's Mitz. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for being here. This video will be not too long. I'm going to just share with you what I will be planning to do for 2022. And so the setups and things like that will be in a separate video. So let's start off with the smallest one. I'm going to push this off a little bit to the side. So this will be my everyday carry. This is the Nolty Pocket Casual Memo. And it's very similar to a field notes size. I don't have a field notes close by, so I can't really compare, but let me show you the one. You've probably seen this one floating around. So it's very similar in size. It's slightly taller, but I think I will be removing it out of this plastic cover. And it says here, Hotondo Memo, which is like, how do you say that in English? It's almost all memo. So you'll have the days up here from Monday to Sunday. So it does have the Japanese kanji and then the English as well. So you can see there it has the Japanese kanji character and then English off to the side. And I really like the fact that they have that monthly view and you can see where you are in the month. It also indicates the current week out of the whole year, and then this whole space is just for memos. And there's two bookmarks which I rarely use. I just keep forgetting to use it. And yeah, so I think I'm going to remove this out of its cover when I'm ready to set it up. I specifically chose one where it has the month clumped in the front and then the weeks in a separate section. I've done it in the past where there's month and then the weeks and then months and weeks, and it just doesn't work for my flow. And yeah. If you want more like an in-depth look at this, please let me know. I can, highlight certain things, like they have the days off to the side here on a column. You can see that the months are highlighted, and so that you can tab it easily. I really like that they have the future month indicated here, because in some of the planners I'll be showing you, they don't have that and I refer to it quite a bit actually, but yeah, so I think I will remove this from the protective cover and then apply it or use it in a separate like leather notebook, leather cover like this. And yeah, I'll do that in another video, like a setup video where I'm setting up all of my planners for next year. Kind of to backtrack, my Hobonichi A6 was kind of like my everyday carry. So yes, so this one, the A6 was my everyday carry, and it was just a tad, like just that little bit of space. I just wanted, sometimes I would carry like a smaller bag, and so I'm going to try and do this, use this, and it's just strictly writing. I'm not going to put any stickers or washi tape or decorate anything like that. It's just going to be my master list of appointments, and I will put all my kids' stuff in there, my appointments, everything will be in here, and hopefully it won't be too small. These little squares hopefully won't be too small. But so there's that one. That's the Nolty 1516. And then moving on to the weeks, I've shown I will post the information above and down below to the video where I did the unboxing for the Very Hungry Caterpillar collaboration. But for the weeks, this is where I want to change things up. I'm using the weeks at this time to document my children's milestones and just, journaling to them. I just really want to get a little bit more creative and more colorful. So I will be doing more, I guess not so much personal journaling, but this will be journaling for my kids, and I'll be a little bit more creative than I was in the past. And the monthly view will be a snapshot of their health. So if they have a cough, how long did it last for? Did they take any medication for it? If they have a runny nose, how long did the runny nose last? Those kinds of things. And this, I haven't really figured out what I want to do for these pages here. And then sometimes I kind of want to just journal to them on a personal level, and that's where I've been using the pages in the back here. I've been just kind of journaling, and it's been sufficient enough for that. So this is my plan for 2022. If you have any ideas for this page, I would love to know your, well, I guess I could keep track of their weight and sizes. So like if they've changed shoe sizes and things like that, because they're always changing shoe sizes and size, like clothing sizes and things like that. So that would be helpful too, eh? Like even if it's just 1 month at a time. Anyways, that's something to think about. So this is for my kids journaling. And then this is going to be a big challenge for me in a good way. I think I'm going to use this one as my journal. And you know that you've been following me for a while. I use my Hobonichi, let me grab it here, my Hobonichi cousin for my journaling every day, or almost every day. And so it's going to be a challenge to cut this in half, because the A6 is in a sense, it's half the size of an A5. You can see right there. So I think what I cannot fit in here, I will definitely overflow into this one, because a lot of my journaling anyways have my, like my kids journaling and stuff, I do a lot in here anyways. So things that will kind of overflow will definitely go into here. But yeah, and what I'm really concerned about is that it's 1 full year. It's not the avec style where it's split up from, you know, January to June and then July to December. This is not too bad. I mean, there's people that have a lot more chunkier notebooks. So I think I'm going to be aware of what I'm doing and add maybe more doodles and watercolors and kind of spread out my tip-ins and things and add some in here instead. And it'll be a good challenge, I think, to spice things up and change things around. The reason why it's this and not the avec is because when you buy the set from Loft is like a lifestyle type of shop here in Japan. It comes in a set, so you can't choose the inside notebook, and they don't sell this collaboration on the Hobonichi website, so I can't choose it. So yeah, I think it'll be a nice challenge. I did purchase the clear cover on cover because I know it's going to get messy. I will be using a lot of watercolor, and I know for sure that I might get a little bit of watercolor on it, so I did purchase a cover on cover. So I'll have to do all this setup and things like that in a separate video because I think it will take way too long. So there's my everyday journal here off to the side. And then for work, or actually before I get into that, I want to mention this little A6 notebook. This was part of the, I want to say, November box from the stationery selection. And it has like the monthly calendars that you can, it's a freestyle calendar, so you can you can start whenever you like. And I haven't done December. December just started, so I might set up December. I did November here. Yeah, so I need to start with December, but I've been mainly just scribbling my thoughts and notes for the day, and it's very, very simple layout. I use 1 or 2 page for 1 week, and I scribble out what I did during the day, things that stood out, things that I want to mention in my journal. This busy season has been very, very difficult to keep track and keep up with my journaling. And so I found this very, very helpful. I love the fact that it opens up nice and flat. And it's lined this way. And so, sorry, I had to cover something up. So this is a snapshot of what I would do. So for this week, just getting cold and very chilly, we started practicing some skits for my daughter's recital. And then I went to Traveler's Factory for the Moomin collab, and yeah, just some funny things that I wanted to write down. for example, it's totally off topic, but there were just a lot of people there, and the cash register was getting busy. There's just one cash register there, and so people would be lining up to pay, and they have huge amounts of, not huge, but they have these baskets full of their unpaid products waiting outside of the store in line in a nice organized fashion. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this would be different in another country. Like, I can't imagine people with unpaid products just waiting outside to pay. And anyways, but yeah, so it's just really simple things like that that I later want to journal about in my journals. So this is what I'll be using in conjunction with my journal, like my personal journal. And then lastly is my work planner that I've decided to continue with the B6 size, and I've decided to continue to use the Muji B6 month weekly planner agenda. And I don't know why it says agenda men's. That's so strange. Okay, anyways, the price was around $7 and a bit, $7.50. That's not too bad. And I don't use this area here, but like I said, I really like how the monthly area is clumped in the front, and then the weekly is sectioned off to the back. My only little hiccup is it doesn't have the monthly view for the next month or like the previous month. And so I will be definitely using the clear stamps here. It's hard to see because I've been using it so many times. You can see it has the, these are not dated. And so you can choose the corresponding. So for example, August, the Monday starts, the first starts on here. So you would use this one right here. And then of course you can select like a Monday start or a Sunday start. And then these bars are if you want to highlight a certain week, if you're off for vacation or something. And you can use this shorter bar if you need to highlight this way. So maybe every Friday you have soccer practice that you have to go to or something like that. Sorry, it's hard to see because I've been using it often. And so I think I will set up my planner with these stamps, and this is really great for like bullet journaling as well, because I tried bullet journaling and I'm lazy, it's honest, and I just cannot sit down and write out 31 days. It's just 31 numbers, but I can't seem to yeah, I don't know what it is. I'd rather sit down and put washi tape or stickers or something. So that's why I created this stamp with Eddie from Sakura Lala. And yeah, these are made in the USA. And oh, there's an example right there. You can see on the back of certain ways that you can use this set. So I think I will do that in like a different video where I'm just setting it up. And if I really wanted to, I can probably stamp out the previous month as well, but I don't really use the monthly view to look at the previous month. I usually look at this and then I'll look at the future month and see if there's anything. I don't know what it is. I really appreciate it when the monthly view has the next month. Like I can quickly look at it and say, oh, the 5th is on a Sunday or something like that, instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the 5th is on a Sunday, or you know, flipping the page. But yeah, so I think I will do that in a separate video because that will be way too long. And then in the back here, it has some grid paper, but it was not enough last year. So I will just continue to use the Nolty. I will just continue to use the Nolty one here. Let's see if I can find it blank there. The Nolty B6 notebook that was part of one of the previous boxes as well. I really like it because it's numbered and I can easily index things. And the neat thing is that it's very faintly lined on this side and then dot grid on this side. So yeah, I will continue to use this notebook for my notes. I think I have quite a bit of pages left. I have some pages in the back that I've used, and so I think I will use this in conjunction with the Muji Planner for my work. So that's it for my setup for 2022. I will of course have like a journal for, you know, more just personal, just writing. Sometimes I just want to write, and so I will just use a blank journal when that comes. But this is, once again, is my everyday carry, my work planner, my journal, and then my scratch pad type of journaling, and then the journal for my kids. The only little dilemma I have now remaining is, what do I do for my YouTube and my social media? Right now I'm using this B6 Slim notebook that I purchased from Falcon Travelers, and so I think she actually offers some free printables, so I might just make that on my own and do that. I'm not sure yet, so we'll have to see. So I hope you found this video somewhat useful. I know people have been asking what I'm going to use for 2022, so I hope that was okay. I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.